Why do people who make millions still end up broke, while others with average incomes quietly build real wealth? Why do smart, educated investors panic at the worst possible moments, while calm, ordinary people win by doing almost nothing? The uncomfortable truth is this: money has very little to do with intelligence or complex strategies. It has everything to do with psychology. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel reveals the hidden rules of wealth that most people never learn, and once you understand them, your relationship with money will change forever. We like to believe that money decisions are logical, based on numbers, data, and careful calculations, but in reality, every financial decision we make is deeply emotional. Fear, greed, pride, and insecurity quietly guide our behavior, our personal experiences with money, how we grew up, the mistakes we've made, the crises we've lived through shape our financial choices far more than any finance book or spreadsheet ever could. This is why two people can face the same market and make completely opposite decisions, both believing they are right. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is that everyone plays a different financial game. No two people have the same background, the same risks, or the same goals. Someone who lived through inflation may fear debt forever. Someone who experienced a market crash may never trust stocks again. This is why copying other people's financial advice can be dangerous. What worked perfectly for them might be a disaster for you because they lived a different financial story. Housel also explains how deeply we misunderstand luck and risk. We tend to study successful people and assume their success was purely the result of skill, discipline, and intelligence. At the same time, we judge failures harshly, assuming they made foolish decisions. In reality, luck plays a much bigger role than we like to admit, and risk is always present even when it's invisible. Understanding this makes us more humble when we succeed and more patient when things go wrong. Another core lesson of the book is the power of compounding. Wealth is not built through dramatic wins or perfect timing. It's built by staying in the game long enough for small, consistent gains to grow over time. Compounding doesn't look exciting in the short term, but over decades, it becomes unstoppable. The real skill is not brilliance, it's endurance. The book also draws a crucial distinction between getting rich and staying rich. Getting rich often requires taking risks, being optimistic, and sometimes getting lucky. Staying rich, however, requires something much harder: avoiding disaster. It means controlling your ego, resisting lifestyle inflation, and never risking everything for one big opportunity. Survival is the foundation of wealth, because once you're wiped out, the game is over. Housel argues that being reasonable is more important than being rational. Rational decisions may look perfect on paper, but reasonable decisions are the ones you can live with. If a financial strategy causes constant stress, fear, or anxiety, you won't stick to it long term. The best financial plan is not the most mathematically efficient one, it's the one you can follow consistently for the rest of your life. At its core, The Psychology of Money teaches that the true value of money is freedom. Not luxury, not status, not showing off, but control over your time. The ability to choose how you live your days, who you work with, and what you say yes or no to. Money is powerful not because of what it buys, but because of the independence it provides. In the end, financial success is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about understanding yourself, mastering your behavior, respecting uncertainty, and playing the long game. If you can do that, you don't just build wealth, you build a life you actually control. If you enjoyed this summary and got value from it, don't forget to hit the like button, it really helps the channel grow. And if you want more book summaries that can change the way you think and live, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now I want to hear from you. What book truly impacted you or changed your life?